Hello. Good afternoon, Facebook family. Thank you so much for joining me today. The whole of this month, which today happened to be the end of the month for us as Women of Influence on the Tuesday. So next month is November. Can you believe it? Yes, I know the year is running, but we're trusting God that we will end this year very well and very strong. But thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. If you have been following me, the whole of this month was another aspect of Women of Influence. We spoke about health, fitness, exercise, eating well, moving, everything. And I have some few questions that I'm going to try to say if I can answer them this month before we even go into today's topic. Today's topic, we're going to zoom in to breast cancer. I know it's something that none of us want it, and there's those things that you don't even want to talk about it. But I want us to talk about it. As we are trusting God that it won't come near us and it's not our portion, what are we doing on our own to make sure that it doesn't come near us and it is not our portion? So today, one of my own is going to join me very soon. She's on her way. She's going to join me, and we're going to look at what can we do to prevent it? What can we do so we will not be victim of this thing? And as we are trusting God and praying for even those who are going through it, because I believe, I'm telling you, I am a living testimony of how God is a healer. Okay, so I am a living testimony. But as God is a healer, healing, okay, if we are healthy, then we won't need healing. Okay, so there are some things that we can do so that we'll be healthy. Okay, and as we are children of God, as we are healthy, then we can go out there and extend the healing of God to even those who don't know Him. Okay, so it's very, very important. We talk about these things and see what we can do. Somebody asked me a question. Okay, I've grown up, and all that I'm used to is how my mother used to cook, how my mother used to live. We didn't eat healthy food. I don't even know what healthy food is. She was asking me, how do you cook fish? I don't even know how to cook fish, and all those things. And I was trying to advise her that you have to start from somewhere. If you haven't started, it's very, very overwhelming. You think, oh my God, I can't do this. But start from somewhere, okay? Start from somewhere. Me talking to you, I've had my portion of seeing my mother is no more. My mother is dead. My father is dead. And I have portions seeing them and they're not being 100% healthy. And I have decided personally as a choice, and I'm trusting God every day that I will not do the same thing, okay? But I will trust God to make sure that I take a good path. Okay, so start somewhere. Although you didn't see any example, I didn't see any example, but I have decided to read. I've decided to listen to those who were used to it. I've decided to look at things in a different way, to see what can I do for myself and for my family. So I didn't see my mom going for a jog, running every morning. But as I'm talking to you, I did this morning. I exercised this morning before coming to the office. So I'm doing it. I didn't see my parents doing that. But I have decided to do that just to take care of myself. So please start somewhere. It's not too late. That's what I want you to know. No matter your age, it's not too late. Is it hard? Very hard. Sunday I was somewhere and somebody was asking me, how do you keep up? How do you keep up with your weight? How are you always, in a good shape? And I told the person, it's very hard. If I tell you it's easy, I think I'm lying to you. I think I will be lying to you. It's very hard, but it's doable. Although it's hard, you can do it. Okay, you can do it. So it's hard, but it's doable. So you can do it. So no matter how hard it is, let's start somewhere. So start 10 minutes walk. The 10 minutes will turn to 15 minutes. And you see that 15 minutes will turn to 20 minutes. Then 20 minutes will turn to 30 minutes. Then guess what? All your 30 minutes now become an hour. Oh my God, what a blessing. So you have to start from somewhere. Just walk in your neighborhood. Just go around your neighborhood like once, twice. Just walk around there, okay? As your body is getting to it, you will feel like you want to go to the park, okay? And as you go into the park, I tell people, please, if you are not ready to do this, don't just go and waste your money at the gym, okay? Start with a local park, okay? Start with a local park, and it will really, really, help you, to do this. So thank you so much for joining me. Please share the video. If you haven't shared the video, please share the video for me. Share the video for me. Make sure you tell your friends. We're going to zoom in today. We're going to zoom in to talking about breast cancer and what we can do to help, with it. And as we are trusting God, that it won't come near us, so that we will also take care of ourselves. And then another question somebody was asking is do you exercise just because you want to lose weight, or do you exercise because it's good for you? I think we exercise because it's very good for us. So we don't exercise because we want to lose weight. But guess what? The weight loss will come as you're exercising. Okay, so I'm doing a boot camp now. I just want to finish the year very strong, with my health and everything. So I just decided to just join in a boot camp, and boot camp is different. So you're working very hard, and so far I've lost like 5 pounds. I didn't go in wanted to lose weight, okay, but because I'm changing some things. Of course, I've changed the way I'm eating, and I've changed something. I've changed my exercise routine and everything. My body is responding. I've told you that it has been very, very hard since I get into my 40s with this weight thing, but I'm fighting it, okay? So I didn't go there to kind of lose weight. I went in there to be fit, but it's coming with the weight loss. It's not. Don't punish yourself. You just want to be on a very healthy weight, okay? You don't want to exercise and all your aim is to lose weight. So because then if the weight loss is not coming as you want to, you will quit. Just make sure you are exercising to be fit, and also just make sure you are healthy. Your weight is healthy. I think that is the best way to lose, because you don't want to also starve yourself and get to another diseases, okay? So just make sure that you are on a healthy, very good weight, okay? Not too much overweight, not too much underweight, just somewhere there, okay? And it will help. And also somebody talk about sugar. Okay, so I don't eat sugar. No sugar for me. No. Sugar is one of the enemies I have, and he knows that, and I know that. I don't eat sugar. Personally, I think researching to all these things, I think sugar is the most dangerous thing you can put in your body. It causes so much harm in your body. So I don't eat sugar. I don't remember the last time I touched white sugar. I don't eat anything sugar, and because of that, even when I'm tasting something a little bit sugar, I can't eat it because I've stayed away from sugar. But I use honey. I use honey in my tea. I use honey to do everything. I just get to know about coconut sugar. I never knew it till Ruth came here and she spoke about it. I find it. So if I have to bake or something, I use that to do. But no white sugar for me. And even the brown sugar, hardly. I just don't use sugar. I just use honey. And I think somebody mentioned about oil too. The only oil I use is olive oil and coconut oil. I use coconut oil a lot, even when I'm steaming my vegetables and those things. That's what I use now. I use coconut oil to do those things. So thank you so much. Please share the video with somebody, tag somebody to come in. My wonderful guest is here, so we're going to go straight into the topic, and it's going to be a blessing. So thank you so much for joining. Please continue to share the video with somebody, tag somebody to come in. If you have noticed, I've wear pink. I was trying to wear pink. I was trying to wear pink, to honor those who are suffering with breast cancer. Yeah, so that's my pink, and you see I have my pin here too. So thank you so much, my dear, for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is my own. Oh no, I couldn't finish this program without not bringing her here. She's one of our own here, Grace Family International Church. God has blessed us, with wonderful daughters in the house with degrees and masters and all those things. So I could have not end this show without not bringing my own here. So thank you so much, darling, for coming. I know you are busy.
Yeah.
You make it work.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Feel free. This is your show. Okay. Welcome to Woman of Influence. Please introduce yourself so they will know exactly who you are with all your things, the MA and the so when we are talking, they will know that I told them I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't do anything. I'm a pastor. I can cast your demons, but when it comes to this, I have wonderful daughters like this that personally I seek advice from. Okay, so I know she's going to be a blessing to you. But please introduce yourself this morning. Thank you so much again.
Thank you. Thank you, woman of God. My name is Glory Abuaja. I'm a family nurse practitioner, MSN, and currently I'm working with our kidney and hypertension clinic.
Wow.
Specialized mostly with dialysis patient and patient with diabetic and hypertension.
Wow.
That's my area at this time.
Wow. It's a blessing. Thank you so much for coming. And the whole of this month, we've been talking about health, okay, because there's so many things that is going on that, personally, sometimes when I sit back, let's talk about my own congregation. When I sit back and I look at some people and the things they are going through, I think we can do something a little bit, to what it's not everything that we can say, oh, the devil is attacking me, There are some things that we personally can do that will make a difference.
Yes.
So
a lot of things that we have to do as a woman.
Okay.
Yeah, especially when we begin to get advanced in age.
Yeah.
I hear you mention 40 years.
It's catching up.
40 years. We have to start doing a lot of things to prevent the risk.
Okay.
But there's a lot of risk in our health. Once we reach 40, we need to make sure we exercise. I heard you talk about exercise.
Yeah.
Weight is around everything. Having a weight on you linked to a lot of medical problems.
Wow.
So we really have to keep fit. We really have to maintain our weight. We really have to watch what we eat, what we put in our body.
Okay.
All those things we have to before we begin to say that it's Satan.
Okay.
Or enemy.
Yes. And I think it's true. And the whole of this man, that's what I've been saying. Okay, move a little bit. I know you don't have time to go to the gym, but move in the neighborhood. Just move a little bit. And I mean, you heard me saying, just try to maintain a healthy weight. Okay, and sometimes I think we don't also eat right. It's like we want to eat our cake and have it at the same time. We want to eat all the junk food, but still maintain a healthy weight, which is very, very hard. But thank you once again for coming. This morning, I want us to talk about breast cancer. I know it's those grave things that personally we don't want to talk about because it's not our portion.
Amen.
Okay, but as is not our portion, there are some things that we have to do that will keep it away, from us. So I want us to talk about that. And this month is actually the awareness of breast cancer month, and everybody is talking about it, and people are doing things, and we are praying for those who are going through it and trusting God that God will heal them. But those of us who God have sustained us, what can we do to still be under, the umbrella of God, so it won't come near us? And that's why I want us to, talk about it. So the first thing is, what is breast cancer? When we talk about breast cancer, what is breast cancer?
Breast cancer is a disease.
Okay.
And that disease is from the cell. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a disease of the cell. The cell kind of grow wide. And when it grows wide, it becomes cancerous.
Okay.
In our breast, we have three parts.
Okay.
We have the lubule, that's where the milk is produced. And we have the duct, that's what carries the milk to the nipple.
Okay.
And we also have the connective tissue and fat tissue, that's what connect everything. And those are the three areas breast cancer kind of attach. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So we have invasive ductal carcinoma. This one attack the duct that carries the milk to the nipple.
Okay, so the duct, is it the round thing, or
it's a tube? It's a tube that carries it to the nipple.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Then we have the lupule. The lupule is actually where the milk is being made. So cancer also attack that. Then the connecting tissue and all that, attack it also.
Okay. So I hear sometimes people says that, okay, I don't want to breastfeed because I can get cancer. Is that the truth?
Actually, breastfeed reduce your risk of getting cancer. So you need to, if you're a woman and you have a baby, you need to breastfeed. You release it. You have to breastfeed. Breastfeeding has been found as one of the things that is to our own advantage.
Wow.
So as a woman, you have to try to breastfeed your children. After all, your milk is the best food for the child, especially the first couple of weeks. The yellow thing that come out of the milk is what the child needs for her or his immunity.
Wow.
So it's very beneficial for us to breastfeed.
Okay. But so what are the causes of breast cancer? What causes it?
Breast cancer, being a woman and getting older causes breast cancer. Just being a woman and getting older. It has been found that a woman from 50 and up, that's when they begin to really have problem with cancer.
Okay.
However, the causes of cancer is more like the risk. Okay? Because a lot of women are at risk of developing cancer. Like I said before, getting older and being a woman is number one. Number two is genetic mutation. Okay. What I mean by that is hereditary. Okay? If your parent carried the genes that cause cancer, chances are you might develop cancer. Okay. In the long run. Then reproduction history. Reproduction history, when a girl starts menstruation at a young age, let's say less than 12 or under 12, and does not go into menopause until after 55, your body has been exposed to a lot of hormone. So your chances of getting breast cancer is also increased at that time.
I know it's medical, I don't understand it here. So if a child have their period
at early age,
and they grow to be 55,
and because at that 50, I mean, it's like your body has been exposed to hormone.
So many,
for that long. So when I say 55, you have not got into your menopause. You still.
What time do you get to menopause?
It depends on people.
I told God, please, I want to get it a little bit late.
but Reverend,
yeah,
getting it a little bit late, you exposing yourself to hormone though.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
So
you see, lack of knowledge.
So, it depends on when you see it first, when you start your menstruation anyway.
I don't even remember.
Okay, so if you started late, then that's okay. But if if you started early, let God do His work.
Okay. Yeah.
So when we get exposed to hormone from early, like I said, you start your menstruation at under 12, and you stayed long.
Yeah.
You really get exposed to hormones, and that can be one of the risk factors.
Yeah.
And another factor is having dense breast. Some people have their nipple is inverted. It's like dimple.
Okay.
When you have that kind of breast, there's a lot of tissue, a lot of fatty tissue around it. So even when you do mammogram, they might have a hard time locating that cancer because of the because of the position of your breast. Okay.
Yeah.
Then personal history of breast cancer or certain cancerous breast disease. Okay. When your parent or your sister has cancer, the chances of you developing cancer has also increased because your relative have cancer.
Wow.
Okay. It can be from your father's side, and it can be from your mother's side.
Okay.
Once somebody from either side have breast cancer, your risk increase.
Wow.
Okay. But there are some risks we can prevent.
Okay.
Okay.
And that is what I want to know.
Okay.
Because you see, I think when the doctors came here, I said something. I said that sometimes, especially me, I'm stubborn with doctors and those things. But like when I go to the doctors and they ask me, did your mother have this? Did your father have this? I know that sometimes it's in the family. But I'm like, they have it, but I'm not having it.
It's okay.
It's okay. You understand?
It's okay.
I'm not having it. But saying that, I knew what killed my mother. So saying that, I'm not just saying it. I am doing things that maybe I didn't see her do. And trusting God that out of doing those things, God will help me not to go through the same lane she went. Okay? So I love what you are coming to teach us right now. That there are some things we can do that will help us not to go in the same lane as, the same direction, the same thing as they went. So please go ahead, touch on those things for us. Yeah.
Those things we can do are being real to ourselves.
Okay.
Just like you said, when you go to the doctor and they ask you the history of your family, it's okay to talk to them, but at the same time, you don't claim that history.
Yeah.
You try to do opposite of what you see your parent do.
Okay.
So that you can at least live longer. We know the life is in God's hand.
Yes.
But at the same time, there's certain things we can do. He wants us to do.
Perfect.
Okay. For cancer, one of the things is keeping fit, physical.
Okay.
Exercise.
There we go again.
It link to a lot of diseases in our body. So we have to keep our weight to where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
You see, when we gain weight, we off balance. Our body is balanced. Okay. When we begin to gain fats here and there, you begin to really causing a lot of trouble to yourself. Not only will you have problem with developing breast cancer, your chances of having cardiovascular disease, heart problem increase. Your chances of developing hypertension increase. Your chances of developing diabetic increase.
Wow. So
we have to make sure, even when you see yourself gaining weight, stop, do something. Like you were saying when I came in, even if you don't want to go to the gym, walk around your neighborhood. Yeah. Just walk every morning or every evening before you eat. And for your food, make sure you don't eat very late at night.
Okay.
It causes a lot of trouble for us. So number one, like I said, is not being physically active can increase your chance of developing cancer.
Wow.
Number 2, being overweight and obese after menopause.
Jesus.
Remember, after menopause, it's hard for us to lose weight.
Yeah.
So you might as well begin now to work on your weight before you hit menopause.
Till you get there.
Yes. Because once you hit menopause, whatever you put in stays. You have to work double to get rid of it.
Wow.
So the best thing is to start working on your weight while you're still under menopause. Because once you hit menopause, the chances increase of retaining those fats in our mouth.
Okay, so now, please, those of you who are in your 20s, your 30s, you don't really have any excuse. You have a long way to go. So start now. And I mentioned it. Somebody asking me, how can I start? Start now. Start with 5 minutes walk. Start with 10 minutes walk. Do something. And stop saying tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I'll go to the gym. When we enter into this year, you say, for 2019, I'm going to the gym. So you haven't gone. And the year is almost over. Start today. Please, start today. And nobody can do this for you. You have to hold it, start it, and I know you can do it. And God will help you. Amen. Go on, woman of God. Yeah.
Okay. Number 3 is drinking alcohol.
Ooh.
You don't want to be drinking alcohol.
Okay.
Our body is not meant for alcohol. We don't want to drink alcohol. Those are one of the risk factors of developing breast cancer. Another one is taking hormone. A lot of women take a lot of birth control pills. When you get birth control, so that they won't get pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So some of that birth control has side effects.
Wow.
It has estrogen in it. So when you're talking to your OBGYN doctor, make sure that the birth control pill he or she will place you on will be safer for you.
Okay.
And it depending on how long you stays on birth control.
Yeah, but what about the IUDs and those things? They also have it?
IUD to me is a little safer.
Okay.
Oral birth control is what I'm talking about.
Okay. Oh, okay.
The pill.
The pill
is what I'm talking about. IUD is a little safer than the pill. Like I said earlier, reproduction history also, having the first pregnancy after age 30 increase our risk also. And not breastfeeding, not having a full-time pregnancy is also increase our risk of developing cancer. Right. So those are the things we can do to prevent cancer. Number 1, stay fit. Number 2, don't drink alcohol. Limit your alcohol intake if you have to drink. Number 3, hormonal replacement, oral birth control pill. You want to say no to that. Or be careful on which one they place you on.
Okay.
All right? So those are the things we can do.
Okay.
To help ourselves.
Yeah, please, if you are joining us, continue to share the video, tag somebody to come in. I mean, this is for everybody. Your sisters, your daughters, is for everybody, please. Okay, I can't stress this, I can't stress it more when it comes to fitness. It's very, 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 very important. The number 1 thing that she's talking about here depend on you, your fitness, your fitness level, the way you move, the way you exercise, the food you are eating, and all those things. I mean, it's. I think when I started this show, I said it that I have no doubt that God have anointed you. I have no doubt that God have graced you. I have no doubt that you are a woman and a man of God and you are so powerful. But I've seen men and women who are so powerful and they are no more. With all they are powerful, they are in their grave. Just because of maybe if they have done some things. But some of them, I've seen a preacher preaching and have had attack whilst preaching. Okay? Last 2 months or something, I was in New York and I met a lady, very wonderful lady. Then next Monday, she has stroke. There are things that we can do. So let's just, hide, behind the Bible and behind the Holy Ghost and the tongues and everything, and sit in churches and not exercise and not taking care of ourselves and thinking that God have to do everything for us. Please, it's very, very important. It's our own responsibility. It's your body. The Bible says that it's the temple of the Holy Spirit. And if it's a temple that the Spirit of God lives in, we can do better than we are doing. Okay? And let's start now. Get move. 10 minutes, move. Those of us who think we don't have time, you can still do it. You can still do it. You can still do it. So, is it any way that we can prevent it? Did we have anything to prevent the breast cancer?
Yeah, there is not actual way to prevent it than to reduce the risk.
Okay.
We have to reduce the risk of developing breast cancer. And also early detection help us to survive breast cancer.
Okay.
For example, when you do all those prevention measures that I mentioned earlier, and again, we have American Cancer Society organization that recommend that at age 40, in fact, before they say at age 40, you do go for mammogram every year. But now the evidence-based practice has moved it up to 45. Once you turn 45, you want to schedule your first mammogram and begin to do your mammogram every year until age 55. Then you can change it to every 2 years. Because we have stages of cancer. When cancer is detected earlier, then your chances of surviving increase. But when it's not discovered earlier, that's when you have problem.
Wow.
Okay. So American Cancer Society recommend once you turn 45 to start your mammogram exam. You can also do your self exam. Yeah. Especially when you're taking shower around your menstrual period, you examine yourself and see if you have some redness, some lumps, pain around your breast or armpit and anything like that. Then we have another organization, the American College of OBGYN. Those are the specialists that study women. They recommend at age 40, and I kind of lean towards that one.
Yeah, because I
lean
remember
towards
my
age
OG
40. Yes.
let me have it at 40,
Yes.
and I've been having it.
Yes. So I believe in that one because actually they specialize in women health.
Okay.
So I believe in that one. I mean, not that I don't believe in that one. It's just that early detection is your chances of surviving it. So American College of OBGYN recommend at age 40 to start your mammogram. And take it serious. Just if you're doing it every January 3rd, make sure when you go this year, next year you just make your appointment and go. It's pain-free. It's not painful. They just want to make sure if you are told you're going to develop mammogram, they'll be able to catch it on time and it will save you a lot of money at the long run, and it will save you a lot of pain at the long run. So to prevent cancer or to reduce the risk of cancer, do your mammogram as recommended by these two organizations. And also do your safe breast exams every month.
Every month. And I've heard people saying, and even me personally, I don't like that machine. The way they will put it on your thing and they will press it and press it. I'm like, you're making the thing worse. So every time I have to go, I just, tell my mind, you can do this. Because it's like, I have to tell my mind, you can do this. Just go. It's just once, once I do it like 2 years now. Sometimes it's just once a while, but it's painful. Sometimes the way they do it, So people are saying that, oh, no. And even just last week, I heard somebody saying that if the cancer is there, maybe it's coming, and you go and they put this thing on it, it make it worse. what is the proof that it make it worse?
I have
yeah.
I go by evidence-based practice.
Okay.
Since I have not seen or heard or read about it, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it's there.
It's there. Okay.
I'm gonna say that is the only preventive measure that works for women.
Okay.
So if you feel a little pain, if it's a little uncomfortable when they're doing it, it's okay.
It's better than
the disease itself. Because once the disease has moved to stage 1, 2, 3, 4, you are in trouble. So please, take it from me. Do your mammogram. Do what you have to do. In case you have it, so they will see it at early time and be able to fix it. It's very necessary for us.
Yeah. So, you know, the little pain, which me, myself, I go through it and I complain. I think the little pain, you know, is better than none. You know, it's better than none. And if they see it early, and that's what I love about this side of the world. You know, those of us who are coming from Africa, we didn't have the opportunity. But this side of the world, the doctors prevent, you know, so they give you things that will prevent even you getting what you need to get, you know. So it's although it's discomfort, as I always tell myself, it's once in 2 years. You know, it's better than you not doing it and something happening. And please, this one doesn't have anything to do with insurance, because I talked to one girlfriend of mine. I really kind of rebuke her, because she's older than me, like almost like maybe I think she's 50, and she's complaining, oh, I don't have insurance, so I haven't done it. I said, please don't say that, because it's I mean, you are American. They have cars sometimes parked at, you know, places, hospitals, that you can just walk there and do it, and it's free. They're offering it for free. Don't give an excuse that you don't have insurance. I think sometimes we just give an excuse. So please, just go and do it. Okay, if you haven't do it, go and do it. Yes,
it's very necessary to do it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of program out there. You can do this free. You know, go to Teaching Hospital, go to Grady, go to Emory.
You see,
they're offering a lot of free preventive measures on a lot of illness. Even people that smoke. At Grady, they have those classes free. So there is a lot of free things. You cannot use that as an excuse, or you cannot use it's painful as an excuse. You want to be able to live as long as God wants you to live. So do the things that you need to do to reduce the risk of developing cancer.
Wow. That's very good. Please, if you have any question, TJ, did we have any question? Do you have any question, any comments?
There's a couple of comments. Pastor Nana Ade says certain hospitals offer free mammogram screening if you qualify. It's income based.
Oh, okay.
She says she know WellStar for sure, but you can call your nearest hospital and ask if they're offering free screening.
Yes.
And it says, Caroline says, at what age must you stop having a mammogram?
What age? I think
at age 40.
At age 40. Yeah.
She said stop. At what age?
Stop.
At what age must you stop having?
Oh, stop.
Okay. From age 40 to 55, you're doing every year. From 55 to in your late 70s, you're doing every 2 years.
Okay.
So you can actually, at that time, if you know that you do not have any risk, because some people don't have risk, then their family nobody from their family has breast cancer. Okay. So those are slim risk.
Yeah.
So at that age area, you can stop. Okay. You know.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever.
So it's not for life.
Well, but if you have a family that have breast cancer, I will continue to go until my OBGYN say no. Stop.
No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. That's good. So what are some of the signs and symptoms? Okay. You know, sometimes it's very, very interesting because it's like we don't even know. Women, our bodies are very, very interesting. You know, so you don't even know what's going on. Then all of a sudden, something. So what are some of,
That's why it's good to know your body. Get in the mirror and look at yourself every now and then, especially when you're taking shower. I'm glad they have mirror in the shower in America. You can step out of the shower and look at yourself from head to toe. You know, because you'll be surprised. Sometimes we take things for granted. When you notice a little lump in your breast or a little redness that never go away, stays, you keep scratching on it and it stays there for a long time, check that thing out. If your breast, if you're draining a little blood, because sometimes squeeze your nipple. You can see that sometimes breast people, when you squeeze, when breast cancer patient, when you squeeze their nipple, sometimes drip a little blood.
Wow.
So that's cancer. Pulling in of the nipple or painful. Like I said, there are some people their nipple is inverted inside. Okay. Those people, they need to check it out. Sometimes it's not cancerous, but that's the way their nipple is positioned. But those are the people that is hard to notice when they have cancer. So when you begin to have painful nipple, check it out. So those are the signs of cancer. Any wound that won't heal, that one is obvious. Just check it out. So those are the signs of cancer. Thickening of the swelling or any part of your breast also. You check it out and make sure that it's not cancer. Those are the signs of cancer.
And sometimes to notice that, I think a girlfriend of mine was saying that one of her breasts is bigger than the other. And I told her that I think it's normal, but then she have to check it if it's really big, because she was like, oh no, she's noticed, especially now that she's growing, she's noticing that one is becoming bigger than the other. And I say, I remember what even me, I think my left is bigger than the right, but it's not too obvious, and I watch to see, is that normal?
Well, as we start growing from teenager, some of us have breasts that is bigger than the other one, but like you said, it's not too obvious. That's why it's good to know your body. If you know your body, you'll be able to tell when something is going wrong. If at a certain time your breast has always been a little bigger than the other one, and all of a sudden it become too obvious, you need to get checked to the doctor and make sure that nothing is going bad. So growing up, there's some breast that is a little bigger than the other one. But as you age and it's become too obvious, then you need to check it out.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like knowing the base, knowing how you look before, and now look at what is happening. So you need to check it out and make sure that you're not developing any extra tissue or your cell is not multiplying. Because that's how cancer starts. It's a cell that begin to grow so bad, out of control. Wow. That's how we develop cancer.
Wow. Yeah. Please, if you are watching us, continue to share the video with somebody. If you are in a group, share it with them. I mean, this is a very, very good information that will help people, and especially ladies. The way our bodies are is very, very interesting. But I think what I'm really taking from her now is know your body. Okay, know your body. Look, stand in the mirror, and guess what? Sometimes when we are not confident even with our weight, it happens. You don't want to look at your body, your own body. You don't want to look at it. So even when something is happening, you won't notice it. But I think that we have to live a life that we are comfortable with what God has given us. Okay? So stand in the mirror, check from head to toe, check everything, and make sure that, everything is working okay. All right, I think it's very, very important. Please continue to share the video and tag somebody to come in. Do we have any more questions, TJ?
We don't, but we had a comment where they said men can also get breast cancer too.
Yes, actually we have it. Yeah, we were going to
talk about it. They are very correct.
Yes, just talk about it now.
Men can develop cancer. Okay. But the problem with men is that they take too long to get to the doctor because they are in doubt. If you're a man and you have your mother or your sister, when I say sister, your blood sister, or your mother has breast cancer, your chances of getting cancer increase. There are some men with a lot of fatty tissue in their breast. Some men have fatty tissue in their breast. So, and when they notice that, but good news about men cancer, is treatable.
Oh.
If you can catch it on time.
Okay.
You know, it's very treatable.
Oh,
you know, at
okay.
several different ages, stages, it's very treatable because they can use hormone to treat them, or they can do surgery to treat them.
Okay.
The problem we have with men coming to the doctor is they are in doubt or they are ashamed. I don't know what it is because they believe it's women problem. So because of that, they are reluctant to go check it out.
It's like, who have, men have, we always say that women have breast cancer. I was meant to. I know the first time actually, I think I went to the clinic to check. That's Emory. There was a guy there. I was shocked. I was thinking, why he brought a wife? Then they call him. And I'm like, what? So it happened.
It happened.
Wow.
If your mother or your sister have breast cancer, your chances increase. And when you notice a little redness or a little lump in your breast, just check it out. It could be cancerous or it can be non-cancerous. Just check it out and get it treated. They are, like I said, their treatment, they get treatment.
Yeah.
And
but I've noticed that men don't like going to the doctors.
They don't.
I have to put a cane on mine.
They don't go to
I tell him at least your physicals.
They don't. And
if you don't go, I will drag you.
Even when they go, they don't talk. They don't say anything. They don't ask questions. They don't ask questions. They just go. Unless they come with their wife, then they turn to their wife. Most of the time, we get information from their wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the wife knows the medicine. You ask the man, what medicine are you taking? He turn to his wife.
Oh.
And that's all of them. All that I have seen. So we encourage them to come with their wife because the wife will actually give you the information you need.
Oh, wow. That's very interesting. But we have to, so that, please, the men that are watching, please, take care of yourself too. I know some of you see your wives as your mothers and want us to do everything. Your health is very, very important. We will do everything we have to do as partners to help you. But I think when you take, I'm very, very happy now. Now my husband go to his physical sometimes. I don't even know when he went, so he will go at least once a year to check and make sure everything, is fine. And it won't hurt. It doesn't make you less men, to just go to the doctors and make sure that you are checking your physicals and everything, and you are also exercising and you are also eating right and taking care of yourself. It's very, very important. We are trusting God that it's not common, so but it's there. Okay, it's there. So what are some of the stages of this breast cancer thing? What are the stages?
We have 0 stage to stage 4.
Okay.
If you're lucky enough they catch it at 0 stage, your chances is very great, 90%.
Yeah, but if it's 0, then it means you don't have.
Well, it has not. It's there, but it has not
gone anywhere. Oh.
It's right there. It's just if it's right, it's right there. So they can just do surgery and remove it. It might not need radiation therapy. It might not need chemotherapy. They just do it.
Wow.
Then stage 2, it has begin to go to other places. Stage 3, it has really moved to other organs. Even when it moves to other organs, it's still called breast cancer because it originated from there. Oh. It can move to any part of your body, limb, bone, but because it started there, it's still called breast cancer.
Okay.
So stage 4, it has spread. There is no treatment. Stage 4, once you hit stage 4, your cancer has moved. Some studies say that within 5 years, that person can die.
Okay.
The only treatment is maybe radiation, chemotherapy, just to reduce the spreading, decrease the way it is spread. So,
wow.
So the base treatment for cancer is catching it at the early stage. Once it's caught at the early stage, you are fine. I have a lady in our workplace when I used to work at the Cap Hospital. This lady, she does her mammogram like she's supposed to, and they were able to detect her cancer at early stage, and was treated. It was gone. Couple of years gone by, she developed it again. But lucky for her, it was at early stage.
Ooh.
They did it. This third time, in fact, most of the time I come to church, I put her name, the box that used to be here, because I communicate with her all the time. And I remember one day I was walking on the hallway, and she was passing by, and I don't know what got onto me, and I stopped her and said, "It is well." She broke down. I said, "Oh my God, what have I done?" She grabbed me and we ran into the bedroom. She said, "Glory, you just made my day." I said, "Why?" She said, "I was diagnosed with another cancer yesterday.
What?
And I think my body is giving up and I'm not going to fight this one. I'm just going to go." I said, "No, you're going to fight this one." And she cried. When I say she cried on my shoulder. I mean, our uniform was soaked. Then I start putting, every time I come to church, I put her name in the box and I keep telling her, "My church is praying for you." She said, "Okay." And now she is cancer free.
Wow.
I am not exaggerating this story, I'm just told you now. Third time. And what saved her is because it was found at early age.
But why I don't even know how to.
Well, according to study, they say some people it can go into remission.
Oh, okay.
So when it goes into remission, it can come back or it may not come back.
Okay.
But in her own case, it keep coming back. Wow. And I pray and I hope this time is the last time.
Yeah, it's the last time. I know,
But
because
she
that's
almost
hard.
gave up this time.
You know, that's really hard.
Yeah, so we have to do a little, especially if your parent or your sister or your family member from your extended family have any kind of cancer. Please, for your own sake and for your children and your husband, begin to take care of yourself. Eat right. Sugar. I heard you mention sugar. Sugar is bad.
Okay, so
sugar
it's not just
is
me.
Way bad. That's what cancer feeding.
Ooh.
Anything sugar. So you need to
Look at TJ's face. Like, what?
So please, sugar is not good. I don't even know who made sugar.
I don't know either.
So sugar is not good for us. We need to really take care of ourselves. Sugar, that's diabetic. You know, some people say sugar diabetic. I just laugh. Diabetic? You don't want to eat sugar. So please, the only thing you can do for yourself is prevention. Prevention, when it comes to prevention, reduce the risk.
Yeah.
Make sure you are fit. If you're gaining weight, try to do exercise. Walk around your neighborhood. You don't need to go to the gym if you don't want to go. Walk around your neighborhood every evening, every morning. Take care of yourself. Do your mammogram. Make sure that you go for your checkup. That's all we need to do. Just prevention.
Oh my God, thank you so much, Sir Glory. Thank you. I hope you have taken some notes, and I hope we're going to do what she have communicate with us. I mean, this is very, very simple, but simple is not simple, and common sense is not common, so sometimes it's hard. I always tell my husband, if only I could do half of the things I know, it's good for me. My life will be better. Sometimes I know so much and I do too little, but please, let's take care of ourselves. At the end of it all, is our body. You have it, just one. If it's gone, you cannot take mine. I cannot give you mine. So you have your body, take care of it. Okay, do something that will make it stronger. Do something that will make it better. Okay, do something that will make it better. Your last word for us. Yeah.
My last word for every woman is to take care of yourself, especially before menopause, because once you hit menopause, What you used to eat, you can't eat again.
That's the whole thing.
You
Oh
can't.
my God.
You know, the rate you lose weight is not the rate you will lose weight when you hit menopause.
Wow.
A lot of things begin to change in our body.
Mm.
So you have to take care of yourself. You know, how do you do that? By doing it starting now. Don't wait.
Yeah.
You know, if we begin to do exercise now, it become part of us.
Yes.
You know, so begin to do little exercise. You know, whatever time you get, do little exercise every day. Even if it's only 30 minutes, even if it's only 10 minutes
10
a day,
minutes.
just do something a day and keep doing that. And please, when you notice that you are gaining weight, do something about it, because once you wait for a long time, it becomes a disease. It becomes a problem.
Okay.
You know, and when we have weight, a lot of things goes bad in our body. Not only cancer, you begin to have, like I said earlier, cardiovascular disease. You begin to develop high blood pressure, type 2 diabetic. Type 2, we can actually prevent it if we maintain our weight and eat right.
Wow.
Type 2, we can just eliminate that one, you know, from happening to us.
Wow.
Because once you begin to take insulin and take metformin, metformin can damage your kidney.
Oh, Jesus.
Even though it work for the diabetic,
Yeah.
you're taking it for the diabetic. At certain time, it begin to affect your kidney, and once your kidney go bad, you get into dialysis.
Oh.
That's who I take care of dialysis patient.
Wow.
So you get into dialysis. You don't want those to happen. We can live our life in a way that we can prevent a lot of illness from happening to us. And also, if you know your family history, we know that we're not claiming our family history, but if you know your family history, then you begin to do those things you think your parents did not do to help yourself.
Wow.
So the important thing is exercise.
Exercise.
Woman of God, exercise is number one for everything.
Everything. Oh, thank you so much. So you see, it comes back to the exercise. I'm not too picky, you know, I'm not too crazy. That I keep on saying exercise, exercise, exercise. It's just very, very interesting. Sometimes when I go to the park, okay, and I'm walking and I can count the amount of people that look like me at the park. Yes, just few of us. But guess what? We are all paying taxes. And that is what is taking care of the parks. Okay, it's free. If I go to Go Gym, I don't even remember the last time I've been at Go Gym, okay? Every month, I think $39 that they take from my account straight, direct debit, okay? So if I don't go, they just take my $39 every month. So if you are not ready to go to the gym, don't go and waste your money, okay? But you can do whatever you want to do without not going to the gym. You can start from your neighborhood. Just walk around, okay? Just walk around. Sometimes you can get a mile, 2 miles, even 3 miles, some neighborhood, okay? Where I used to live, I used to get 4 miles just walking in the neighborhood, okay? So you can get something, just walk in the neighborhood. Go around, play with your children, play basketball, jump, do something. Don't just sit in the sofa just watching TV and calling for chips, calling for soda, calling from this, and you are just sitting down. You are calling for all those things and you are eating them and you are just sitting down. Please, it's not going to help you. No matter how bad you think your situation is, it all starts by taking a step. So today, just take a step. Maybe you think you are not fit. You can be fit if you take a step today. So I just want to encourage you. We are ending this month with the health and the fitness aspect. Everything that we do depends on this. And also, always remember, whatever you are putting in your body, okay, it stays there. Sometimes we think we put it and it goes. No, it stays there. So if you are biting that burger, look at how juicy and cheese and everything in there. If you are drinking that soda, okay, remember the sugar intake in that soda. Just remember. I'm not saying you cannot drink it, but just remember the sugar intake that is in there, okay? I always tell my children, I don't like drinking calories. If I want calories, I want to eat to get calories. So I will just drink water, stay out of trouble. Some of you don't even drink water. It's just soda. In the morning, breakfast soda. In the afternoon, soda. Everywhere you go, soda. Please. It's your life. Let's do better. And I'm trusting God. I'm praying for you that God will help you, give you grace to start well. As we are ending the year, I'm trusting God that we will end it stronger. Next month is another month. We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful topic. You don't want to miss it. But once again, thank you so much for joining me this morning. Go out and be the powerful woman and man of influence. I will see you next Tuesday. God bless you. Bye.